Good morning, guys. Now I am going to start trimming my work, my projects. I made 10 pieces of doilies here, and I want to hide the tail of my thread. So let me show you guys how to hide the tail properly. Okay, I am going to use a yarn needle. You can use any yarn needle that goes with your project, like the number of yarn and number of thread. Okay, for me, I have the thread here, the thread doily, so I'm going to use this small needle. Okay, we're going to thread the needle. Alright, and if you're hiding the tail of your work, guys, always hide it at the back of your project. So this is the front of my project. Okay, you always can tell which one is the back and the front. And into the back, I am going to start hiding the thread there. I am going to run that needle in between the front and the back. Okay, so that's the front and this is the back. I am going to thread it over this. I'm not going to grab this one. Okay, this part I am not going to grab that. Can you see it properly? I will run my needle there like that, and make sure that your needle doesn't show in the front. Okay, it should be in between the front and the back. So run it there, and I am going to run it back through. So I have one thread here that I never grab. Okay, here. So I am going to put my needle under this thread, this one. I am going to put and run through to the other side. Okay, like that. And I will do it one more time. I am going to put my needle over this thread again, the front one, over there in between the first and the second thread. Insert my needle there through the other side, and then pull through. Okay, so the front of your work is more clearer than the back. Okay, you see it, guys? Let me put my camera a little bit lower. Okay, did you see it? Can you see it? Okay, now I wanna do it one more time to make sure that it is really secured, and cut the thread. And let me show you one more time, guys. Okay, let me show you one more time the same process. Okay, I am going to skip this thread here, the very first one, and in between those two I am going to run my needle through to the other side, skipping this one. Okay, I'm not grabbing the very last one. So pull, and then I'm going to run through again. I am going to grab this one at this time, this last one that I never grabbed earlier. I'm going to grab that all the way to the other side. Okay, and do it one more time, the same process, and now you can cut the thread. Okay, if you look at the front, it's clean, you cannot see any trace. Okay, and if you look at the back, you can see a little bit of trace here because of the skipping process that we did. Okay, that's how you hide the thread or the yarn of your work. Okay, the tail of your yarns or the tail of your thread. So I hope that helps, guys. Thank you for watching and see you again for my next video. Thank you so much, and don't forget to share.